Hey, stop that. Yuck. Oh man, they don't like when I dig in the trash. I've learned some bad habits from Earthbound, pulling cheeseburgers out of the trash. I've got this old amulet to sell. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Stardew Valley. Last episode, we leveled up for the very first time, learned how to fish, and explored all around the valley, through Pelican Town and into Cindersap Forest, meeting a lot of new faces. Now, if you have missed any of the series so far and you want to get caught up, there's a playlist down in the description for you. Looks like it's going to rain tomorrow, which is to be expected in the spring. Gives us more time to explore instead of watering our crops. But it also looks like we are not going to be very lucky today. A bat flying over the fortune teller's head is definitely an ominous sign. Let's get some farming tips here from Living Off the Land. This one's for you folks living in Stardew Valley. Check for spring onions southwest of town where the river meets the ocean. You can sometimes find a whole bunch growing right out of the dirt. That's actually what we did, one of the last things we did in the last episode. Now, we have a big update to talk about. Before we do that though, I'm gonna grab this letter. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Pierre, you know I can't afford that yet. I've only got a few hundred G here, but we'll get that eventually. I really want to get that so I can start holding more. We'll actually triple our size of our inventory. So I mentioned there's a big update that was just released. It is version 1.0.5. I will link to the patch notes on the Stardew Valley wiki in the description, but be careful though. I've heard from different people that there are some spoilers for later game stuff in the patch notes. One of the features that I want to check out here real quick is the ability to zoom in. You can also lower the volume of like footsteps and ambient noise and stuff if you don't like that. I think the zoom feature is really cool though, and I might actually zoom in a little bit here. That's probably pretty good. Now you guys should be able to see things a little more detailed, but also you get a big view of the farm. And I think you can even add the zoom buttons to, there we go, to the side here. So if you want to zoom out, you can do it easily there. All right, let's finish watering these guys. And I'm gonna get some more seeds today, I think. I was looking at the calendar and preparing for the rest of the spring, and I realized if I don't plant more cauliflower today, I won't get a few more harvests from it. So I'm gonna try to plant some of that stuff and use what money I got from clams and different random stuff I found on the beach to get a bit of crops going here. Let's actually dig out a little more because we're gonna need some more room for these. Now I've heard, ooh, thanks for the clay, Mother Nature. There we go, pop that in there. We should head into town though. But yeah, I heard that that you want to plant stuff in a 3x3 little grid. I was warned though that you might not be able to water the center crop. That was an issue in Harvest Moon as well. You would have like seeds, in the old ones at least, that you would stand and throw them up in the air and you could get a 3x3 grid of plants growing. But after a time, when they grow to a certain point, you wouldn't be able to reach the one in the center. So I used to do this little U shape that Nintendo Power recommended. My first Harvest Moon game was the Game Boy version. Ooh, little boybs. Fat birds, my favorite thing. The thing that we put as our favorite thing. They're here. Oh, Shane again. What do you want? Leave me alone. Shane doesn't seem like he's the best guy in town. So yeah, the calendar, if we want to grow something for 12 days, it won't start growing technically till tomorrow. So then we have, yeah, I think I calculated it where we can get 2 cauliflower harvests right after Emily's birthday and have our second one. There are some events coming up as well. Haley's looking for a handsome young man to bring some amethyst. That's not too bad, 300 gold. That's pretty much our entire money savings right now. That one's locked still. Okay, it's about to turn over though to 9 a.m. and the music's actually changing with it, I believe. Algae in the garbage pan and some nice country music playing as we go to Pierre's. Okay, there's that backpack, which I think is like 2,000. Yep, don't have enough, sorry. We gotta get some money first. And to do that, I'm gonna let's just buy as many cauliflower seeds as we can, and then maybe one more potato, because potatoes don't take quite as long. But I've heard cauliflower is the big cash crop for spring, at least the first year. Hey, there's Maru. How you doing, Maru? I plan on spending a lot of time with my telescope this summer. Maru seems like she could be a nice gal to get to know. I might be fixin' to go a-courtin' with with Maru. So the 5 girls that are eligible, I've been thinking this over a little bit. Penny seems like she's kind. She teaches the kids. Haley is a little bit of a tsundere. She's got an attitude to her. So I don't know about her, but she's pretty and everything. But I don't usually go for the blonde that catches a lot of the boys' eyes. There's also Leah she's kind of more of an outdoorsy type, I believe. Put one there, and then we'll round out our potatoes. There we go. Also throw this algae away. So Leah, Maru, there's Abigail, she's kind of like a rebel. She has tendencies where I think she's into like witchcraft and stuff. So I don't know. She seems like she could be interesting. And then I'm forgetting the last one, unless I think we got all. Yeah, there's 5 gals and 5 guys. We met Elliot last time with the long hair. He's an eligible bachelor, but I might actually court Maru, and I think she just seems nice. She's smart. She builds robots. I peeped when we were in her house secretly. We don't really know her, but I've already been in her house and talked to her dad, so I feel like I got a shot here. We'll get to know her and see if I'm the type of guy for her, but we'll see. All right, so those are all planted and watered. I might speed stuff up here a little bit. Well, let's go into town and kind of look around. But by the end of the day here, I'm gonna do some wood chopping. We've got like 100 or so. Like, we're not too far off from building that bridge on the beach and getting some extra money that way. We only have 9 gold left, which is definitely not good. That's like little scrimps and scraps in your pocket. Whoa, Haley's got a glow. I think she's enraged or something. What is going on? She just naturally has that, I guess. I've decided I'm gonna organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all of last year's styles to make room for the new ones. See, she's a little more fashion conscious. I want my gal to be a little more down to earth. I usually, in the Harvest Moon games, I go for the ladies that are, into the animals, like the ranch hand ladies, maybe like Leah, but I don't know, I'm thinking about Maru. What do you guys think? You can help me out maybe in the comments if you have a suggestion. The saloon can get pretty lively at night. Sometimes we even put a coin in the jukebox. We get pretty crazy around Stardew Valley. So he's talking about the jukebox. We played that in the first episode. Hello, Adam. Ooh, Elliot. Maybe Elliot's got his eye on me. I gotta look out here. How you doing, Elliot? Oop, are you well? I think that's what he was asking. Hey, stop that! Yuck! Oh man, they don't like when I dig in the trash. I've learned some bad habits from Earthbound, pulling cheeseburgers out of the trash. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. Penny seems really nice too. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life. I like that we have characters that, that are a little more real. There's people that live in trailers and different stuff. Like, it's not all, idealized Farm Valley going on here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna head back to the farm, chop some trees, and I'll see you guys in the next day. Whoa, we found a geode. We retrieved a stone. That was like the second rock I hit. The blacksmith can break it open for us. We don't have any money, but I think he could probably help us out a little bit later on. Oh, before we do jump ahead, I might craft some stuff. We have a good amount of materials, and I think I might try to make a light source here. We have a campfire we can make, just a little bit of stone, wood, and fiber. I might make some fences and some torches and stuff. So let's grab what we need, our sap, our stone, our fibers, and our wood, and do some crafting. This should help us level up some of our skills as well. So maybe we'll put a few fence around, put a campfire out here, and drop everything else off because I'm gonna make a couple torches to fit onto those posts as well. There we go. All right, that seems good. So I'll show you guys what I've done redecorating wise tomorrow when we jump ahead, but you can place those down and place a torch right on there. Very, very handy for displaying these things. Okay, it's a new day. It's raining, but we pretty much have the wood that we need to get to that extra part of the beach, start making some extra money. It's gonna be clear and sunny tomorrow though, luckily. And let's check out our fortune. Okay. Oh, my luck will not, didn't read it fast enough there, sorry. Luck will not be on our side again. Jeez, that fortune teller has it out for me. My campfire is still going. Oh, are my parsnips ready? They are. Okay. So let's see. Ooh, we've got a letter to our valued JojaMart customers. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operations near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to Joja Court Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, the customer satisfaction representative. I don't trust Morris, but I've got other, fish to fry right now. We're gonna get some parsnips. Oh, our journal is updated because we grew some parsnips. And then that does mean, though, that letter means that we can start exploring the mine and getting some natural resources from there, as well as fighting some stuff, I believe. So, geez, we have one very special parsnip. Maybe we should have waited to harvest them until our luck was better. But we also have a bunch of others. I might save, we should save a few of these, maybe. I'll worry about that in a little bit. Put those in the box before we end out. I don't have to do any watering, though, luckily, because it is super rainy today. But I'm going to chop a little bit more wood because we are very close, like I mentioned, to being able to build that bridge. Let me make sure I check my journal before I forget here, too. There we go. I'm going to start cutting out things like chopping wood. I'll save a lot of that stuff till the end of the day, and then you guys don't have to sit and watch me chop trees most of the time. Let's see. Oh, we get gold for completing quests. Good, good, good. I'm happy about that. We also have a few others. We need to build a coop eventually. Robin, the local carpenter, lives north of town. In exchange for raw materials and money, she'll construct new buildings on your farm. Need her to build a coop or barn that you can raise animals in. I want to build a silo first. I've heard that's better. We also need to reach farming level 1 and craft a scarecrow. So, Scarecrow is going to prevent crows from eating my precious crops. Luckily, we haven't had to deal with that yet, but that will be a problem in the future if we're not careful. One more tree, which I will chop right now because I do want to get this wood so we can go see that new beach area. But yeah, like I mentioned, I'll cut out some of the stuff that's a little bit more tedious, or the things that, like clearing this out. You guys don't need to watch me clear the whole farmland out. We'll do it progressively, and you'll be able to see and hear the frogs. Oh, we need like slightly more wood. A couple of those little bundles of wood here should. There we go. A log or two. 1, 2. Oh, they're all inaccessible. I've been trying to clear a path to get down here a little bit because I know there's quicker ways down into the forest around here, but we'll worry more about that later. A messy land is not good for farming, but we're getting, chipped away at it a little bit at a time each day. That's how you gotta do stuff. Alright, so we have our 300 wood. Let's go. I might actually leave some of my stuff here. We probably don't need most of this stuff. I want to keep my my pole and my wood. I'm not gonna worry about water. If we happen to see a little wiggle worm, then I probably regret not bringing my hoe, but I'd rather have more room for whatever we find on that beach, so let's go do that, and hopefully we'll find some good stuff. The shops are open now. We'll see if anyone's wandering around in the rain with no hat or anything, like me. We don't have a hat yet, but we can get hats. They're achievement-based. I think a little shop will open up out in the woods. You can go out there and get different hats depending on how much stuff you've accomplished in the game. And I think I've seen a few of the hats just from other people having them and in pictures. But I think there's like a chicken one and different stuff like that. Oh, heard some seagulls or something making some noise. There's a little campfire. This is Elliot's house over here. All right, let's try this. If we just go over here and click that, let's use the 300 pieces. This is precious, though, all this wood, and it's not going to go towards a house or a silo, unfortunately, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. I've heard it's worth it, the sacrifices to get this sweet, sweet coral and urchins, it looks like. Sea urchins and coral and shells. Yeah, there's a lot more over here, including this creepy guy. Old Mariner.
I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it, lad.
Oh, weird. That guy's creeping me out. He's got like a gloomy air over him. Certain characters seem to have a little bit of a glow to them, or different stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, there's that frog sound again. Seagulls sitting in the water. I'm gonna cast my fishing rod. Oh, I went the wrong way. Pull that. Oh, I got some algae or seaweed without even having to do anything. Whoop, see if we can pull in a goal. I'd love to have this little guy on my farm, but I don't think we can have seagulls, but at the same time, there is a lot of animal variety. I mentioned there's like ducks, rabbits, lots of good stuff that we'll get along with the, you know, the normal farm stuff, sheep, pigs, goats, chickens, cows. There we go, perfect. We got a herring. All right. But yeah, there's no seagulls that we can have on our farm, but we can get weird stuff like slimes and dinosaurs, if you can believe it. Let me try to fish. Okay, we can't fish in these little pools. I wasn't sure because you can't walk in them, so they almost seem like you could fish in them, but I guess not. All right, old mariner. See you later. We'll be back tomorrow to steal all the stuff that washes up on the shore. So this should be pretty valuable to me, especially early on when we don't have much to our name. We've got 100 gold. We could probably buy some more parsnips, but we should have a lot more money tomorrow when I sell all those parsnips that I bought earlier. Who's this guy? Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Sebastian, out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? It's almost like you got a free house with a ton of land to your name or something. Alright, grab some daffodils on the way, just growing right in the middle of the path. Maybe we should, if I got a little bit extra money, why not? The more seeds, the better. Is that Abigail? The valley looks more interesting in the rain, don't you think? I pictured she'd have kind of like a little bit of a more morose way of speaking, or almost like, she seems like she would be like April on Parks and Recreation if everyone's watched that show. Kind of a bit of a sort of goth, maybe a little bit of a downer girl. I don't know. She seems like she's happy enough. She does look wistfully over the bridge as the bullfrogs croak, but other than that, she's probably happy. I'd be happy in this little town, other than the fact that there's no game stores. There's probably very bad delivery times to get anything to your house. All right, so there we go. That's all good. I'm gonna plant these parsnips and grab my tools. I think we'll probably end it out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna clean stuff up a little bit. I'll plant the parsnips that I just grabbed and just kind of clean things up, sell some stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as we reap the spoils of our farm, and also check out that mine. We'll save that for next time on Stardew Valley. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. I'll see you then. Okay, I'm all tuckered out for the day, but we gotta see how much we made off my prized parsnips. Oh, we leveled up our farming as well. Got more water cannon and hoe proficiency, and we can make that scarecrow to keep the crows away, and some fertilizer as well. We also got more foraging. We can make a survival burger. Don't have to get them out of the trash can anymore. And let's see. Oh, we are rolling in the cash, at least for my standards. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.